I'm in pain, you guys. I'm in pain. There's no other way to put it. This is just very painful. Watching my football club right now. We're here to react to this game right here. Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool nil. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another match reaction. Another loss. Another game. Another loss. When is it going to end, Rob? You have no idea. I'm going to address the elephant in the room immediately. For everyone that's going to say, when are you going to be slot out? When are you going to be slot out? When are you going to be slot out? I'm giving it until Aston Villa this Saturday. If stuff does not change, we're going to have that conversation. And this Saturday will be my personal cutoff point. Guys, I want to address, first of all, the elephant in the room. Before I get to the tactical side, before I mention anything, this is so unfair on these kids. It's so unfair by Arne Slot to put this on the CV of these kids out there. Horrible from a man management perspective. We are on 4 Premier League losses in a row. 5 losses in 6 games. The Carabao Cup, in my opinion, is not the competition that matters. I've been very consistent when it comes to this conversation from the start. I haven't been the type of guy that says, yay, Carabao Cup. I've never been that guy. I always say Premier League, Champions League, bread and butter, right there. That's the most important thing. But given the context of our season, and this is not reactionary, I said it on Straight Facts. I said it on my own channel before a ball was kicked today. I said, given the context of the fact that we have lost 5 games and 6, now it's 6 and 7. But given the fact that we have lost 5 games and 6, today's game has a heightened importance. We should have started some of their main players, maybe gain some confidence, maybe score some goals, maybe get some assists, maybe keep a clean sheet, maybe do something. I don't know, man. Like, just what if Florian Wirtz played today and got 3 assists? What if Salah played today and scored 2 goals? What if Ekitike played today and scored 2 goals? But from a man management perspective, to hang out the kids to dry the way that we did today is just disgusting and pathetic. Nalo gets sent off again. His Champions League debut is a sending off. His Anfield debut in a domestic competition is also sending off. And to be honest with you, starting the kids, fair enough. You wanted to start Rio Gomoa and Kie's other fringe players. You get me? You wanted to start, the likes of Robertson and Endo, the players on the fringes. To give them a chance, give them an opportunity. At least have the heavy hitters out there on the bench. So when shit does hit the fan, I have a Katika to bring on. I have Birch to bring on. I have Salah, Gakpo, whatever. Like Curtis Jones, I have someone to bring on at least. I get it. You wanted to rotate for the Carabao Cup. It makes sense. I understand. Rotate for the Carabao Cup. But at least have the heavy hitters on the bench in case shit doesn't work out. Just in case it doesn't work out. It didn't work out today, of course, but in case stuff didn't work out, at least I can look at the bench and go like, okay, maybe I've got Ekitike on. Maybe I've got someone I can bring on to make a difference to this game. But we didn't even do that. Our bench, Con Doherty, Nalo, Omoroyi, Lucky, Gordon, Pesci, Laffy, Maynard Figueroa's son, Pinning Tond, and Tommy Pilling. That's our bench. If you want to start some of these players, I understand. If you want to play some of the fringe players, I understand. But at least have the heavy hitters out there in case something happens. And now I want to talk from a tactical perspective. The saddest thing about this game for me is Arne Slot legitimately thinks that he's done nothing wrong. Arne Slot legitimately believes that this system works to the level where the true Arne Slot penitentiary is actually his tactics. Welcome to the Arne Slot penitentiary, and the penitentiary is his tactics, because these players are institutionalized. Even the kids are playing the shit system. Kerkez is an inverting fullback again. Milos Kerkez, who's one of the best fullbacks the entirety of last season, which is why he was in team of the season, one of the best fullbacks the entirety of the year, at overlapping, is inverting yet again. Every time Rio Gomoa had the ball, 90% of the time, Kerkez was inverting into midfield. Arne Slot legitimately thinks there is nothing tactically wrong. What he's saying in the press conferences regarding long balls and set pieces, he legitimately believes. He actually believes that the tactics work. He actually believes that the system works and the only problem is long ball and set pieces. Thank God we didn't concede a single long ball or set piece today. Thank God, so he doesn't have that excuse in the press conference. I wonder what his excuse this time will be. It is so pathetic and disgraceful. Our tactics, our management, everything that we're doing out there on the football pitch, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Nothing makes sense anymore. This can't be the same manager that played Diaz false line against Leverkusen to combat their three at the back. This can't be the same manager that played the box midfield away to Manchester City, giving us our first win in the Premier League era against Pep Guardiola at the Etihad. This can't be the same manager that after we beat United 3-0 at Old Trafford, gave an entire tactical breakdown. How is Husam from Jordan seeing these things and you aren't? How? How is it possible that Husam from Jordan is seeing these things out there on the pitch and you're not? How? How? And this fan base love a scapegoat. Oh my God, Kirkus is worse than Moreno. He's asking him to invert. The first goal, Gomez should have done a lot better. Robertson's positioning is questionable. Stop scapegoating. Every game you want someone to blame. Drop Salah. Drop Ekitike, drop Verts, drop this guy, drop that guy. Habibi, he dropped the whole team and we still stink. Which is why I've been saying it's not an individual basis. It's on the manager to fix this. And for me, I'm waiting for the Aston Villa game. That's it. I'm waiting for the Villa game. The Villa game for me is going to be the be-all and end-all. This Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, under the floodlights. This is it. One shot on target, 0 big chances the whole game. Crystal Palace had 9 shots on target. Big up to Woodman for the couple of saves that he made. This is disgusting and atrocious, you guys. Like, I've run out of adjectives. I said that this is pathetic. I said that this is unacceptable. I said all this. For me, this is it. This is it. Aston Villa, this Saturday is the final chance. It's the final chance for him to fix something because he needs to we desperately need to change the way that we play. We desperately need to change the system. Desperately. If this Saturday against Aston Villa, I see Kirkus inverting again, and I see the empty midfield. By the way, go watch every single goal that we conceded other than the Pino one, because it was at the end and we had 10 men. The first 2 goals. The midfield is so empty. Shout out to Mike Das. Our formation is 3-0-0-0-0-1-6. That's our formation. That's how we build up. That's how we play football. Why is the midfield so empty? Even the kids are doing the empty midfield thing. So no one can tell me it's not instructional, it's not tactical. It's 100% tactical. It's 100% instructions. It's 100% our manager believing that this style works, and it so clearly doesn't. It so clearly doesn't. What Liverpool Football Club are putting out there on the football pitch is not working. It's not working. Change it. I want to see changes this Saturday. I want to see us actually believe that this system doesn't work and change stuff around. Or else it's going to be more of the same against Aston Villa. Aston Villa have won how many games in a row? How many games in a row have Aston Villa won? Let's calculate with each other. They've won 1, 2, 3, 4. They won 4 Premier League games in a row. 5 actually, Premier League games in a row. They just beat Manchester City. Their midfield is Kamara, Onana, Morgan Rogers, and John McGinn. They're going to abuse our empty midfield with their pace and power. That's why Slot has to change stuff. Have someone sitting in front of the center backs. Allow Florian Wirtz to occupy that offensive space. Have Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones be a bit deeper. Stop asking Kirkus to invert. He's not an inverting fullback. If you wanted someone to invert, it would have made more sense signing someone like a Hinchcapie or an Ike Nouri if you wanted to be more offensive. Doesn't work. What we are doing out there on the football pitch does not work. And it's on Arne Slot to fix it. It's on the manager to fix it. Because it's the same mistakes over and over and over again on repeat. So that's my thoughts on the bullshit we watched today. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.